Here we are, the Bassmaster Elite Series on the Delaware River. I'm watching Ish Monroe. We're back in Florence Cove. Nobody seems to be catching anything right now, but Casey Ashley, he just put number 2 in the boat, decent size. We're back in the Chamonix. See if he can get another one off at this point. Rick Klung under the Burlington-Bristol Bridge. There's Rick Klung taking off. Here you are, you got Gerald Swindle fishing across from Tullytown Cove.
He's 1-7 short of the cut right now, but he's trying to get out. A bunch more to stay there. Let's get a weight on this fish. Going to get you some Angler of the Year points. At 3 pounds 9 ounces, you're going to catch one. It might as well be a good one, and you've done that with 10 pounds 4 ounces to date. 2 fish. Let's get him inside that cut. Projected cut right around 12 pounds. With those 2 fish, it should be enough to fish tomorrow, but it's never official until this weigh-in is done. 2 pounds and 10 ounces, going to give you 12 of 14 inside the projected cut, and those 2 fish right there might be worth $10,000.
I hope so. It just was very difficult today. I mean, I run around, basket, I'm around everywhere, no problem, but the fishes were, I don't know where they go, as if I had caught them all yesterday, but it was difficult. But I caught all my fish on the Jackal lures coming up to see you soon, so I hope to catch more fish next week, following week.
I will wish you luck and hope to see you back here tomorrow. We will announce our top 50 afterwards. This next angler has weighed in the 5 biggest fish in Bassmaster history from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, Dean the Machine Rojas. Dean Rojas at 8 pounds and an ounce yesterday. 2 fish here today, Dean. Let's get you in that 50 cut. 3 pounds 6 ounces, 11 pounds 7 ounces. Going to be close.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I'd like to have one more crack at this place. Folks, we get to go to a lot of great fisheries across the United States and get to fish some great waters. And this one's just challenging, and I'd like to have another crack at it tomorrow. I know I can do a lot better than I showed today, but. Folks, I want to thank you all for coming out now. I appreciate the crowd, appreciate the support. I know all the anglers love having you guys here, and hopefully it's enough for me tomorrow, because I want to see you guys back here tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
From Jasper, Texas, 4-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, T-O-double-D, Todd Faircloth. Todd Faircloth at 8 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday. And looks like he's had a good day here today, looking for 8.5 to take the lead from Boyd Duckett. 11 pounds, 11 ounces. A brand new leader in Todd Faircloth with 20 pounds, 5 ounces. Philadelphia, say hello to the T-O-double-D. Looking for Elite Series win at number 5. Anytime you can come to a tournament and increase your weight day after day, you know that's a good thing. What did you change out there to increase your weight?
I didn't change anything. The water just changed. And, you hear all these guys talk about the tidal and it's key. And obviously it was key for me today. I had a little bit more time of low water, and tomorrow I'm going to get even more. So I have high hopes for tomorrow. I got more bites today than I've had, all 3 days of practice and yesterday combined. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. You don't ever know, though. You just don't ever know. But I'm in an area I got a lot of confidence in, and we'll see what happens.
Well, you don't have to sweat it out. You know you're fishing tomorrow. Our tournament leader, Todd Faircloth from Park Hill, Oklahoma. Get loud for Jason Christie. Jason Christie had a good day yesterday, 9 pounds and 12 ounces. He's got 3 here today. 7 pounds and 12 ounces with 17 pounds, 8 ounces. You move into second place, and you don't have to sweat it out one bit. You know you are fishing tomorrow. Saturday, payday on the Bassmaster. No, it's exactly the right word after that. Let's keep it rolling through for Phoenix, Arizona, Big John Murray. John Murray, a huge Philadelphia Eagles fan, correct?
I'm a Philadelphia Phillies fan.
There you go. 4 pounds, 4 ounces today, going to give you 8 pounds, 4 ounces and put you in 29th place right here. Do you think it's enough to squeak through?
No, it's not. I had the meaningful one-on jump off, but I had a great time. I had 4 bites today. That's twice as many bites I've had all week. I'm heading right now to a Phillies game. It's Roy Halladay bobblehead night, so I'll see all you guys there. So thank you.
All right.
Here's Rick Klung. I just launched a boat for the Bassmaster Elite Series on the Delaware. He's fishing the Chamonix Creek. Looks like he's flipping docks right now. Here's Aaron Martins fishing the barge in Tullytown. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Pete Pons from the Elite Series. Looks like he's throwing a popper. Alright, here is Tackle Warehouse Pro, Jared Littner, and Casey Ashley. They're both fishing a little marina. Kind of far. I don't want to go back in there. There's only 2 ways. So I'll watch him fish it out. Here's Tackle Warehouse Pro Jared Littner fishing the Chamonix Creek. And over here to the right we have Casey Ashley. Alright, there's Big Fish Bobby Lane just coming up the Chamonix Creek. There's Big Fish Bobby Lane coming up. See if we get a little closer.
He's got 7 pounds, even with 17 pounds, 9 ounces. The champ is sticking around this weekend. Currently in 10th place. Get loud for the 2012 Bassmaster Classic champion, Chris Lane. 17 and 9 and fishing tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, really excited about it. Too short of a limit today, and you know, my goal was to try to catch 10 pounds a day coming out here because, you know, the Delaware River might be challenging and tough, but, you know, it's not the quality fish you saw Charles Rigby just weighing 14 pounds. So, you know, you go out there and you fish hard, but, you know, coming here into Philly for my very first time, I was like, man, you know, I drove through some areas here and there, and I was like, whoa. And then, you know, when I actually got here, got settled in, got into the hotel and everything, you guys are pretty awesome and pretty wild. You guys are pretty cool.
4 fish here on day number 2. As you can see, all these fish are very lively. 6 pounds, 6 ounces today, giving you 12, 13, or 12, 3. No, it's everything. 12, 13. I did, yeah. I did. I could say 700 pounds. It doesn't matter. Because everything I say is officially unofficial, okay? But what I can say is it looks like you're fishing tomorrow.
I'm hoping so. You know, I bailed on my game plan today and packed up and ran about 100 miles round trip today. You know, my Ranger Yamaha, it got me there and it got me back. And the fuel economy, I still got over a half a tank of gas left and, you know, rest running 100 miles. So, but it was fun today. Caught a few more fish, lost one on a spinning rod, which, you know me, I never pick up the spinning rod, but I might pick up a little bit more tomorrow.
You may pick it up and get yourself a $10,000 Bassmaster Classic champion 2006 Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. He grew up on this river. Now the pride of Pittsgrove, New Jersey. Guy for Mike Iconelli! 9 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday, but a much better day here today. He's got 5 fish all alive, looking for 14-4 to take the lead. 9 pounds and 2 ounces yesterday, 15 pounds! Takes the lead. From 21st place all the way to number 1 with 24 pounds, 3 ounces. The whole takes the lead. 24 pounds and 3 ounces. And Iconelli moves into the driver's seat with 24 pounds, 3 ounces. My friend, you started the day today in 21st place. You had a good day yesterday, but I know you were a little frustrated when you saw that leaderboard and Boyd Duckett had that giant day. Well, my friends, you had a giant day today, and you've erased that lead. You are leading this whole deal at the halfway point.
It's a good feeling, man. I tell you, the Delaware River is one of the most interesting, tough, exciting places in the entire world. It's all about tide, it's all about current, and it's all about timing. Yesterday, my timing was off. I felt like I was chasing the wrong tide. Today, it all clicked. I pulled up to a place and they bit, and I moved and they bit.
and timing is everything. So, second inning, a couple more innings to go. If I keep my timing up, I'm excited about what will happen.
You are at the halfway point of this deal, and I'm not going to ask you this question because I know what your answer is going to be. Who thinks Iaconelli's going to win this deal? Before I let you go, I mean, you've accomplished everything there is to accomplish in this sport, really, literally from the Bass Nation level to the Classic to Angler of the Year. But how special would this win in this location mean to you in front of everybody you grew up fishing against?
It would mean a lot. You know, the neat thing about the tri-state area in Philadelphia is everybody feels like family. You know, I've got my family here, but everybody, that noise, that excitement, the Philadelphia area, we're all family, and it'd be real special to win it for my family out here.
I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm supposed to be like impartial, but I really just cheer for the guy who's going to have the biggest after party. So I'm really cheering for Iaconelli. How big would that after party be?
It's going to be pretty big, man. You better be prepared to party because it'll be big. But, man, I want to thank everybody for coming out. This is
from Kalamazoo, Michigan, KVD, Kevin Van Dam. KVD, one fish today. If that fish weighs 23 pounds and 6 ounces, you are going to take the lead here. 3 pounds, 6 ounces. Get loud for Kevin Van Dam. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen to you often, but you hit a roadblock here this week.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to show that one off because that's the only fish I've caught in 2 days. You know, today was a better day for the tide, and I couldn't get the bites. I had one other bite today, and I didn't get them. But yesterday I never had a keeper bite, and you know, it's not that it's that tough a fishery. It's that the tide is such a critical thing that you got to be in the exact right spot at the right time. With that 7-foot swing, it really threw me a curve, and a lot of guys are fishing the same water. I really was concentrating on the main river. I got some quality bites in practice, and it just didn't pan out. But I really appreciate all the support. You know, after you have a day like yesterday, it's very humbling, and it makes you appreciate what's important. You know, I'm lucky to have my wife Sherry and Jackson and Nicholas here today. They're over there on the side. They came out to this tournament because my wife's a little different than most people. You know, a lot of guys, you know, they like to go where the fishing's great. My wife likes to go where there's killer restaurants and the shopping's good. So that's why she wanted to come here. So anyway, this is, you know, right before the boys go back to school. This is kind of the last hoorah, and you know, we're glad to be here. We're going to stay around, hang around, enjoy the city for the next couple days, and we've got some friends here, so we're gonna. You know, instead of fishing, I guess I'm going to get to enjoy some of the nightlife. So we'll see what we can do. Let's hear
Day 3 on with Delaware with the elites. Me and Vinny's out here. Stayed up till 11 o'clock, trying to get the boat ready. We made it out here, so we're going to try to follow. We're going to try to follow Iaconelli. We can keep up with him and see what he's doing, and we're going to go to the weigh-in.
You are welcome to come out here on the top shelf of the dock. Don't walk down the ramp because it's rather crowded. But be safe, we still got boats to put in. First flight, 1st through 25th, will take off at 6:15 anglers.
6:15 are taking off the first flight.
Series take off, second flight, 26th through 50th. We'll hold you until 6:30. Again, your check-in this afternoon down at Kent's Landing. Top 12. If you make the top 12, there'll be a mandatory meeting backstage. Top 12, mandatory meeting backstage immediately after the weigh-in.
Today we got the top 50 fishing. Day 3, it'll be top 12 tomorrow. Ike's leading day 3, so hopefully put a decent bag together. And
here's Brett Height, fishing docks. I did.
Mike Iaconelli, the day 3 leader. Got him on a main river, what, fishing pilings, man?
Yep.
whole pilings there. It's fishing. Got it on. There's Aaron Martin's back in a little creek. Pennsylvania side.
To start the day, he's got 5 fish. Looking for 11-11 to take the lead. 3-11 to get inside the cut currently. 8 pounds and 6 ounces. Into 4th place currently with 23 pounds and 12 ounces. 23 pounds and 12 ounces, an incredible tournament you've had here this week. No matter what way you look at it, in the 12 Cup, after seeing this crowd, I know you want to be here tomorrow.
Man, this is an amazing crowd. Go Philadelphia.
Today, going to finish with 31 pounds, 8 ounces, and move into 3rd place currently. But looking out at this crowd, tell me what's going through your mind.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Philly, you all turned it out for this one. This is unbelievable. I got to videotape, man. There's not many times in my life I've videotaped the crowd, or I've never done it before in a tournament in my life. But I had to get this for the rest of my life, because this is going to be a memory I'll never want to forget. I brought some Livingston. Can I throw the baits out? Can I throw some baits out to everybody?
Ike, 3/4 of the way there. Is this going to happen tomorrow?
I hope so. I tell you, you know, one of the things I pride myself on, I'm not the best angler out here. I'm not the smartest angler out here. But I pride myself on hard work, like everybody does in this area. And I've worked really hard for this moment. So I'm gonna work hard one more day and see if it can happen.
I'm gonna let you go backstage and relax for a minute. We're gonna bring you out as we introduce our top 12. But one more time, let's hear it from Mike.
Go check them out. They're great. Check all of this. Thing, so I'll take Hollywood and I'll accept it. Man, this was a fun week. What a fun week.
How did you catch him this week?
You know, I was actually fishing some Livingston baits and also fishing some soft plastic baits. I was on one spot. Today, man, all those fish, my fish bit in 30 minutes. I hooked those 2, lost 2 more. They went off on this point. But I got to tell you, my Triton boat got me up and down this river. If you guys are looking to get a new boat, buy a Triton because they handle that rough water. Then any boat out there with that Mercury outboard. And most importantly, I know my 3-year-old daughter right now is watching me on that little camera right there. So camera, I love you. Belinda, I love you. Mom and Dad. I love my family, and I love you guys in Philly. Thank you for having me.
The second day, I caught those fish offshore, you know, in some of the pockets down the river. There's some offshore grass, and I was throwing a big chatterbait with a big trailer on it, and caught those big fish. I had 5 big bites the first day, 3 big bites the second day. I just weighed one of them, And then all that died yesterday. I went in there today for about 30 minutes, didn't get any bites. I caught my fish just running the river. But there are really some quality fish in here. I was surprised. You know, I didn't know what to think. I've never been up here, but you know, it's a cool fishery and it's really a fun place to fish. So had a good time. Congratulations on a great week.
You notice our hot seat has remained empty. The reason that is his boy did not take the lead. The whole plan is to sit in this seat, but our leader still remains Mike Iaconelli. Now I know how Jerry Springer felt all those years. Just please, nobody throw a chair. All right, keep that noise coming from Salem, Virginia. Former Elite Series champion Iaconelli's roommate, the Princess of John. 25 pounds and 4 ounces start today. He's got 3 fish. Looking for 11-13 to take the lead. 11-13 is the number, 25 pounds and 4 ounces. A great tournament here this week. 6 pounds and an ounce with 31 pounds, 5 ounces. The Mitchell moves into 3rd place. What a week. You know, we knew coming in here after day number 1, we knew this was going to be a special week, but day after day, it basically blows away all of our expectations. I'm wishing right now this was a 5-day tournament.
I swear this is really, really awesome, and I tell you that there's few things that can make me fish harder than I normally fish. But coming back and knowing that I'm going to weigh in front of an awesome crowd like this, that is definitely.
Unfortunately, not going to take the win this week, but a great finish. And if your buddy does his job, you're going to be part of a pretty incredible party tonight, I believe.
Yeah, you could say that the Evan Williams will be flowing like the tide out here on the
How'd you catch him this week, John?
I caught him a couple different ways. I had a couple key baits. One of them was a Missile Baits Baby D-Bomb. Pitching that around a lot of shallow cover, and then I was also, today I kind of changed up and caught my fish on a Missile Baits Twin Turbo with a little punch skirt in front of it. So it looks like a finesse jig, but you can put that thing into anything. You can just throw it over into those broken pieces of barge and just pull it right out, which you can't get some jigs out. So that bait was key for me, and I think I weighed 1 or 2 other fish on a chatterbait and a buzzbait.
We're going to congratulate you on a great week here. Let's hear it for him one more time. 5 ounces to take the lead here on Championship Sunday. The 7th stop of the Bassmaster Elite Series. And Scott Rook, anytime we go to the river, is a contention. 2 pounds, 14 ounces. Going to move into 8th place with 32 pounds, 8 ounces. But let's hear it for him, making it the Championship Sunday. So unfortunately, on the final day, kind of the wheels fell off out there. Did you run out of fish, or conditions just change on you?
You know, I think I just ran out of fish. I burned them up pretty good yesterday. I caught 11 keepers in there yesterday. I went in there today, and the tide was perfect. It was low. I had almost 3 hours to run that low tide like that. I just didn't get it. And an ounce to start the day. He's got 4 fish. We're looking for 11 pounds and 14 ounces. 8 pounds of 14 ounces, 3 pounds short of the lead, but with 36 pounds, 15 ounces. Shaw Grigsby moves into 4th place.
So I look at that leaderboard and I look at how your tournament worked out. I mean, if you could have got rid of day one, this may have been very, very different. You said you made a simple adjustment going into day two, and that totally changed your fortune. I mean, you were basically, it looked like you were out of this after day number one, not going to make the cut, but you rallied right back into this and have put yourself right now in 4th place with just a few anglers left to go.
You know, it was a simple adjustment, I tell you, and I've talked about it, I've taught it. You know, I do seminars, sport shows, and I've been doing it for like 30 years, and then I just messed up. I didn't listen to my own advice, but my advice was I was Texas rigging a Rage Bug, so that's a brand new Strike King bait, Texas rigging it, and I had it on a 5/16 tungsten from Eagle Claw and a 7/0 trocar hook, which was just unbelievable, and then I put it on 17-pound fluorocarbon from Seagar. I'm pitching it, and the dummy me had that weight pegged the first day. And when you peg your weight, they bite it, they were finicky, they blow it out, or they bite it, I set the hook, they pull the bait off. At the end of the day, I said, you know, that was probably stupid. I unpegged my weight, and the next day it's every fish I caught. And it's been that way since then. I would really like to have day one over, but there are no mulligans in fishing. But I can tell you one thing, there's never been a crowd like this. I'm going to tell you. Totally awesome, and I'll tell you what, it's great to be here. It's great to fish this tournament. It's something that challenges you, and I always think the greatest thing about bass fishing is that it is a challenge every day. Every day. You know, and no offense to the professional baseball players, and no offense to the rest of them, there's not a sport in the world that has more variables that you have to deal with than bass fishing. And to put it out there on the line, that is a tough body of water, and it's been a lot of fun to go out there and fish. So, thank you guys. It's been a Bassmaster Class and the Elite Series champion from Guntersville, Alabama. The Tractor's here. Let's hear it. With 27 pounds even, he's got 5 fish all alive, looking for 10 pounds and an ounce to load our hot seat. Chris Lane is 39 pounds, 14 ounces, and is officially leading our championship. 39 pounds, 14 ounces, and what a charge he made today. Chris, 12 pounds, 14 ounces on the final day. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass, 314. And I got a question for you. I know every day you leave, you want to win that tournament. But is there a tiny little part of you that's scared to win this one?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit. No, I went out there for the gusto today. I mean, I went, I had nothing to lose, and you know, coming into this event, I said if I could catch 5 fish every day, I put myself in contention. And I go back to day 2, and I lost, I didn't lose any fish, but only weighed in 3, so we'll find out if that cost me or not. But all in all, you guys are awesome out here.
Before I bring out our next angler, I'm going to tell you something. As you can hear, I've been getting a little excited this week, and I'm starting to sound like Iaconelli after he wins a tournament. And somebody before I came on stage, they said, will you have enough voice by the time you get to Iaconelli? I said, it doesn't matter, because by the time I get to Iaconelli, nobody's going to hear a damn word that I say. Are you guys ready? Before I ask you guys, hey Chris, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm not going to get to say anything after this crowd erupts, but there's one thing I want to say, and that's thanks to every one of you guys out here.
All right, we'll sit back and relax for just 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, originally a member of the Top Rod Bassmaster.
in some big high-rise building around this neighborhood, there's somebody saying, I thought you were supposed to be quiet when you go fishing. They never met Mike Canelli, ladies and gentlemen. Mike, you grew up fishing this river. We've had a lot of favorites in a lot of different bodies of water, and you know, most of them fished it as they got older. But you cut your teeth as a kid fishing this river. And I'm sure in those days when you stood there, you thought about, wow, one day, maybe one day, I can be a professional bass angler, but probably never imagined you'd be able to do it here. Well, with all the pressure, all the commitments, you came and you did one of the hardest things of professional fishing, and that is you didn't just beat the home field jigs, you crushed it here. Giving you $100,000, a guaranteed berth to the 2015 Bassmaster Classic. Tell me what's going through your mind.
Oh man, this is unbelievable. It's very emotional for me right now. I mean, we like it! You know, there's three really special things that happened here this week. The first one is to win on a place, the river, where I learned how to fish. I ran up the Schuylkill today, and up in the Schuylkill, my uncle and my grandfather taught me how to fish, and I want to thank them guys for doing that. Thank you. I had a lot of people growing up tell me that, you know, a city kid, a kid from Jersey could never make it in this sport. And I want to tell everybody, go for your dreams, you can do it. The other special thing is, where's my wife at? Where's Rebecca?
Where's your wife?
I want to say that we work really hard, the whole family, and it means so much to win and Becky be here and the kids be here and the whole family. It's amazing. It's amazing. And the last thing I want to say is, I won today, not for me. I won for you guys. I won for you. This is your win. This is your victory. This is
here this week. So many people see that one side of Ike. This is a side of Ike we're very lucky to share with here today. Before we go any further, tell me how you caught him this week.
Man, this week, you know, it was all about the tides and having spots on every phase of the tide. Low tide, mid tide, and high tide. It's a very important thing on this river. For sure, you know, the key baits for me was a jig, a little half-ounce missile jigs. I'm working on it with Johnny Cruz. Key bait for me this week. The other one was a Havoc Pit Boss, 3/8-ounce VMC weight, 5/0 VMC hook. I tried to fish in and around the cover, and that's where they live. I caught the fish this week out of the nastiest stuff you could imagine. Shopping carts, drains, barrels. I caught him out of Philly cover, and just a phenomenal week. But having places on every tide was key. And man, I want to thank all my friends real quick. Brian Stockel, Pete Glusick. Pete, I love you, man. I love you like a brother. A lot of guys that
gave me guidance over the last 20 years on fishing in this river. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
It's time to make this. Before we make this official, let me go over. What do you guys think of this?
It's amazing. This is awesome. It's amazing to be home for this, but we've been out here a long time, and to have a win is just, that's the icing on the cake.
All right, let's make this official, ladies and gentlemen. We'll walk our tournament director, Mr. Trip Weldon, out to do the handoff.